Welcome to Get Roaring. I am Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for some NHL franchise mode in NHL 22. 2-2. It's not the 22. It's 21 right now, but the game is 22. Here we are with our Lethbridge Lumberjacks, and we just beat the Moncton Lions 1-0. That's nice. HB Bolton is lighting up the world. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the draft class and see who's coming up. That's important information. Oh! Oh, then! Oh, goodness! Both, T-Bone Bolton and Rory's Vineyard. The first of the vineyards to show up. Very interesting. So we have two more of our custom players coming to the forefront. I don't know where we stand right now in league wide. Like in probably like middle of the pack. I don't think we're a playoff team. We are definitely not a playoff team. Well, no, we're close. In theory, we could make the playoffs. All right, let's get up to the trade deadline here, just before. Normally, I like to make my trades before the deadline, but you know. All right. Oh, goodness. Let's see what our players look like. Still just really sad values. Like, there's just no way. I mean, players like Sergachev, Dubois, Roslovic. Ryder Duham is starting to get some traction. That's good. But still, like... I don't know. What does our age situation look like? Palmieri, I think, is like the only... Palmieri's rated... he's an 83. And he's rated like... the same as Zach Bogosian. Like, that makes no sense. I don't want to trade away players for, like, dirt. You know? Okay. I mean, as fun as it is to trade for players, like... I mean, in theory, I may not have enough value to, like, get anything. But let's take a look at our draft picks for a second. Like, our first round pick... Like, what would we get for our first round pick? Hampus Lindholm, a third and a fourth. Cam Fowler, a third and a fourth. Adam Henrique, 2 seconds in a pit and 2 seconds in a pit lick. Markstrom and a second rounder. Markstrom and a second rounder. Oh goodness. 2 seconds in Max Domi, 2 seconds in Troy Stetcher, Mackenzie Weegar, a fourth and a fifth. Bailey, Evander Kane, Brent Burns, Ferrero, Giordano, like... For one pick, for one first round pick. Like, that's just silly. 5 years of Markstrom? And a second? And a second. Like, and I thought Calgary was trash. Calgary is utter garbage. And they're offering their second round pick. That's going to be like potentially that is like a 34th or 37th pick for mine, which could be like 15th in the first round. They're going to give up Markstrom. An 88 goaltender. 88. Elite goaltender in a second for a first. No way. Gosh. Needless to say, I think the trade deadline will be exciting, but I'm not going to take advantage of it too much because, frankly, I don't want to make this unrealistic. Or at least, I know it's like fantasy, basically, but let's just keep the current block. Another thing they did not do, but I noticed they added deadline 12 because people were like, when's the deadline? And then it ends. Like, what are they looking for? They want a top 2 defender, but they were willing to take my first rounder and give me a second. Oh boy, here we go. What's this? Second round in Brendan Montour in exchange for Brock McGinn in a 7th. Okay. I thought we were going to see Markstrom like jettison straight away. What do we got here? The Ottawa Senators trade Zach Sanford, Del Zotto, and Pontus Aberg in exchange for Hollander, Beliveau, and D. O'Connor. Spare parts for spare parts. That's okay. I'm kind of interested in whatchamacallit still. Let's go to Minnesota. Trade alert out of Winnipeg. Nikkinen and a 3rd and a 5th in exchange for Brock Nelson, Panik in green. They were trying to deal Brock Nelson earlier. All right. Open block for Bukestad. Mangiapane in a 3rd. Dylan Strome in a 3rd. Sammy Blais in a 3rd. Vakanainen or Brendan Gooley. Mangiapane is a better player than Bukestad. I guess he's a top 6 forward exact, but he's rated 80. Mangiapane has like 20 something points. Well, I guess Bukestad is not too far off. What's Mangiapane's overall? 83 though. He's a second line forward. Bukestad is a 3rd. Oh, here we go. Columbus Blue Jackets trade Max Domi, Kukkonen, and Nolan to the Rangers in exchange for Schneider, Lindbaum, and Goodrow. See, I don't mind the 3rd. But I don't really want to trade, like, Mangiapane. Like Nieto has the same value. Nieto, to me, would be a more equivalent... Or Dennis Malkin? I think Nieto. Like Nieto and maybe a 4th? Let's go with Nieto and a 4th. Oh, like a 5th and a 7th? I'd do that. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. No. Woefully insufficient. Red Wings trade a 3rd, Troy Stetcher, and Sam Gagner for Stankoven and Stranges. Oh. The Hamilton Ogres are interested in Markstrom. Johnston, Harley to Moncton in exchange for Vetrano, a 6th and a 7th. That's probably more like it. I don't know. There needs to be like a better scale for some of the players that are not like super good. I have a feeling that they've upped the upper end for like, you know, players like Connor McDavid and things like that. But in the end, it kind of messed up the lower end. Man, we don't really have anybody in the top 10 point leader there that I saw anyway. Although Bolton will be there, trust me. One day. One day he will. Austin Matthews has got 40. Nathan McKinnon 33. DeBrincat 32. There we go. Bolton's got 32. He's 7th. Hey. So we have a top 10 in goals. Maybe not points, but that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's a good pick. All right, trade alert. The San Jose Sharks traded Gambrell, a 3rd and a 4th and a 4th to Pittsburgh in exchange for a 2nd, a 3rd, McCleary, and a 7th. Okay, a lot of picks going back and forth there. That's all right. That is all right. Oh, here we go. Jared Spurgeon, a second and a third, and Barabo in exchange for Evander Kane and Blichfeld? Okay. That's a pretty sizable deal. I kind of want to hold on to my first, though, in case we can get in that top 5 because of those 2 defenders that are available. Chicago trades a second, a third, and Hagel to the Kraken in exchange for Johansson and a fourth. All right, the Flyers get in the action. They trade C. York and a fifth and Zek to Calgary in exchange for a third, Pitlick, and Zadorov. Let's give another shout out to Minnesota here, just to say hi. All right, find a trade. Vanacek and a third. Nope. Vakanainen. Probably not. Gooley. Don't think so. Third and Malgin. What is Malgin doing right now? Malgin is on our farm team in a third. That seems more realistic. Let's see if we can get like a fifth back or something. Or like, you know. There you go. There we go. Trade alert from New York. R. Cowan, M. Robertson, Korczak, and Reeves to Hamilton in exchange for Yaskin and Kessel. Whoa, dude. Let's see what we can get for Sammy Blais. Bureau in a sixth. I think we just take maybe a fifth and a seventh from somebody. Chicago offered us a fifth and a seventh. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. There. Nothing crazy, but a couple deals in there, you know. Doing a little wheeling and dealing. Markstrom's still available. I could offer my first for him. That was crazy. They want a top 2 defender in return, which is so weird because that's not at all what they were asking for when I offered my first pick. They were willing to give me him in a second. 11:11 a.m. Calling pizza, I guess. 967-1111, maybe, or not. You know, almost trade deadline time. Let's see if anything comes in under the wire. So far, no. So far, no. Oh, here we go. One right before the end. A second. I lost that one. Okay, well, we didn't get to see the rest of the trade. Oh, Thomas Hickey and Zach Parise from the Islanders for a second and 2 prospects, maybe? Okay. Oh, there's the Kane deal. Nathan Beaulieu is on waivers. Let us view. 78, top 6. All power play lines. Pretty good. That works for depth for me. Might as well pick up a player. All right. Let's edit our lines a little bit here since Sammy Blais is gone. I don't know why. Okay, Bukestad is not going here. So let's do a little switcheroony here for a second. Scratched. Put Dylan Strome in there, who should probably be in there anyway. Just a sec. Put Nick Bukestad in. Colin White I want to play, but because he needs to do things in order to not be angry at the world as he is. But I have very little lineup space right now. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to put Riley Smith up there because Riley Smith is at least a second line player. And gosh. No matter what I do, like somebody's not going to be happy. Probably until I get an injury. Then that'll settle things. Fabry I'd like to keep in. Kakanyemi, yes. Bukestad, I just got him, so let's keep going with this for now. Not the best. Somebody will get hurt, don't worry. Don't worry at all. Somebody'll get hurt. We have a very middling franchise, I guess, as they go in this state of things. We don't really have. Well, we have our expansion rivals coming up, so let's get ahead to Seattle, I suppose. There you go, right away. Oh, well, Bolton's out. Okay. Let's put Palmieri in there. What do we got? We got Roslovic and there we go. All right, we're gonna go with that. Ugh. Our 3-on-3 lines, always a mess. Always a mess. Riley Smith, Cairo is fine. Let's put Fabry out there, I guess. Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but we'll go with that. 6-3 win. All right. Very good. 6-5 win. The Seattle Kraken have fired their head coach Daniel Jeffrey on. Oh, Mr. Bolton is back. Welcome back, Mr. Bolton. Um, 2-way forward, 2-way forward, 2-way forward. Sniper, playmaker, power forward. Power forward, sniper, playmaker. Well, Mr. Bolton's pretty good, so we don't want to leave him out of the lineup for long. I guess we'll put Roslovic in for. Well, we'll switch these two. There we go. We'll switch those two for now. Season ticket drive. All right. Keep current. Let's set ticket prices. Upper bowl. Lower bowl. Club seats. There we go. Executive suites, let's bring them down to 12.5. 12,450. There we go. Game tickets. Still good, I think. Concessions. There we go. Bottled water. French fries. Hot dog. Always good to have a $5 hot dog. There you go. Burger. Let's bring it down just below 10. So let's do 9. Coffee is always $2.50. Pizza slice, $5.75. Mixed nuts, $4. Pretzels, make them 4. And juice is $4.50. All right. Let's keep people happy, right? Marketing budget. All right. They got to do something about these colors, man. Like, you don't even know you're, like, selecting things. All right, let's do that. Very good. The Calgary Flames have fired their head coach, Cesar Cerro. Okay. Bouchard is injured. Okay. As it goes. We'll put Vakanainen in. Scratched. Vakanainen. There we go. Lethbridge player Andre Carrier, or Carrier, I'm not sure which, has been injured with a sore foot. Okay. Having trouble like keeping defensemen around here. Oh, we'll put Bukestad in for a moment. A hot minute. There we go. That looks good. You can hang out with Travis Sanheim and his 6'6" self. 5-4 loss to Dallas. Still hung in there, I think. 3-0 win against Anaheim. Sure, you know. All right. Evan Bouchard is back. Nick Bustad, thanks for your time on defense. That's what we traded you for, I assume. So, you know. Oh, it's -2. Never mind. It wasn't accurate when I actually put it there. We had to find out the hard way. Is that accurate? Like, who the heck knows? 3-2 overtime win. All right, Seattle. What do you want to do? Do you want to... Shall we play Seattle or just simulate it? I'm going to go out on a limb and say silence means simulate, so let's do that. Crank it up to 8 times. Let's see what happens. Power play for Seattle. We killed it. That's good. We got 4 shots on. Oh, may the Schwartz be with you. Jaden Schwartz puts one in on Allen. All right. Next period. Sergachev scores on Grubauer. That's good. Gets us in the game. Baraboulet scores on Jake Allen. 2-1 for Seattle. We got the edge in shots, though, so you think... Well, never mind that. They're catching up. Power play, though. Got some shots on. 30 shots? 31? No? Maybe? Grubauer? Alright, well, what do you... Let's check out the 3 stars in the loss. Grubauer, 31 stops. Baraboulet with 1 goal. And Appleton with an assist and 5 hits. Appleton's all over the place, blasting people. Alright, our provincial rival, Calgary, who fired their head coach. We have Edmonton right after them. Interesting how that goes. Oh, Carrier's fully healed. And did Carrier even leave? I don't think so. Oh, Carrier did. Okay. We'll just leave Vakanainen in for a bit. You know, see what happens. 4-3 shootout win on the Capitals. We're in the win-loss, win-loss, win-loss situation. HB broke his nose. Buddy. Right. We'll just put Bukestad in straight away. Alright, we'll go with that. We will go with that. Alright. We have a rivalry, provincial rivalry game here against Calgary. Lethbridge, Alberta versus Calgary, Alberta. Let's see what happens. Crank it up to 8 times. Let's go! A lot of nothing doing so far. 6 shots for Calgary. Well, 8 for us now. Oh, there we go. Roslovic puts one in on Markstrom, who we could have had for a first rounder and got a second back as well. Second period. Bukestad puts one in on Markstrom. All right. End of the second. Let's go into the third. Dylan Strome puts one in on Markstrom. There you go. 3-0 lead at this point. Power play for Calgary amounts to nothing. All right, we're down to 30 seconds. There you go. That's the game. 3-0 victory shutout over the Calgary Flames. Jake Allen, 27 saves for the shutout. Bukestad, 3 points. He's like, you could have put me in the lineup. I'm going to do some things. Winning type things. All right, how's it looking for the rest of the season? What do we got going? We have Edmonton. All right, let's simulate Edmonton here. And then we'll go a game or 2 at a time and see where we stand. All right, crank it up to 8 times. Riley Smith puts one in on Koskinen straight away. First minute. How you doing? Puts a goal in on yonder Edmonton Oilers. But Connor McDavid is like, excuse me, I'm Connor McDavid. I'm going to score goals on you, just by the way. Colton Sevier. Also putting one in on Vanacek. Nugent Hopkins. Feels like a bit of a runaway now. Still 3-1. We still have a chance. Maybe. Kind of. Palmieri puts one in. Bringing it close, but Draisaitl on the power play. Right back. Right back. Little ounce of hope there, and then it was dashed. And then Tyson Barrie puts in a power play. He buries it, folks. All right, let's see what happens in the third. Let us see. Let us see. Zach Hyman with a power play goal just to further drive the nails into the coffin. Brutal. All right, so the Oilers pretty good at hockey. Much better than us, apparently. And Calgary, goodness. All right, 3 stars, not us. Tyson Barrie, 4 points. Connor McDavid, 3 points. Draisaitl, 3 points. The stars are the stars. There you have it. Edmonton just kicked our butts. All right. They're not that much better than us, though. They're 38. They're 38, 30, and 8. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. All right. So John Klingberg is back. Goodness, now we actually have like our top defenseman back. Or at least one of them. Let's put Klingberg back in. We'll put Roy back here. Where does Roy fit? Fits better on the third. Let's put him with Gooley. Or sorry, with Bouchard. Roy. And... Oh. Do we put Gooley in here? Yeah, that works. Okay. I think Bolton was ready. Is he okay? Yeah, he's back. Okay. Oh, he's a little hurt. Should be fine. For reals? Okay. Why is Dylan Strome down to like a 78? Oh, he's pissed off at management. He's unhappy. He's unhappy with me. All right. Okay. Who fits well on the first line then? I guess Roslovic. Let's put Bukestad there. Roslovic here. Does Dylan Strome fit better there? No, okay. Okay. And we'll go with that. 4-0 win, okay. Let's get ahead to New Jersey here. Alright, Bolton's fully healed. Let's get Bolton back in there. Oh no, he was good, okay. He was already in there. Already in there! Oh, we're in a playoff spot. What? We're like barely in a playoff spot over the Avalanche. Oh boy. Aman Giapani's out. Do we have anybody left to go in? Is Dubois healthy? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Dubois? Yes. Dylan Strome is fine there. Roslovic, there we go. We're good. That works. I'm happy with that. Alright, so last game of the season, and we're on the outside looking in. Against the 48-28-5 Carolina Hurricanes. I mean, I could decide my own fate here? Yeah, why not? It might not work out well, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Ryder's out with a concussion. Not good. Not good. Playmaker, power forward. We need a sniper up there. Robbie Fabry, I think you're getting called in, bud. We're gonna have to call somebody up, but we'll put in Carrier for the moment. Let's put in Fabry. All right, and well, let's see if it's worthwhile. Hold on. Let's see if this actually happens. Before we get crazy, yeah, we may not be in a playoff spot. We may not be in a playoff spot. So let's I don't think we are. I think we are out of yonder playoffs. Regular season's ended. AHL season has ended. Passed. I won 21 sellouts. We did that. Okay. Let me just see some. Upgrade and maintain. Can we go ahead and do our club seats? Because, goodness, club seats. No! Brutal. The season is over. It's over, man. Go home. Alright. Well, let's simulate up to the draft and see what happens. Actually, before that, let's see how our peeps did. Mr. Bolton had 71 points, 39 goals, 32 assists. Roslovic 35, 28 goals. Dubois had 26 goals. Kyrou 57 points, pretty good. Sergachev, goodness, 56 points. Riley Smith 47 points. Ryder Duham 29 goals for 45 points. Very good. Very good. We had a lot of contribution from all over the lineup. Let's take a look at the goaltenders. Jake Allen, 29 wins, 26 losses, 905 save percentage. Vanacek, pretty similar. Now, let's go check. Let's go check the Colorado Avalanche. That's their NHL. Their AHL, Mr. Snackard Packard. Pretty good. 35 wins, 16 losses, 922 save percentage. Goodness. Well then, buddy. Alright, let's go take a look at Winnipeg. And let's see how Mr. Fects did. $34 points, 22 goals, 12 assists in 70 games. Pretty good for a 19-year-old, shooting 12%. Very good. Those are our custom players. We got a couple more of them sneaking in. In this draft. Not so much sneaking, but that's okay. Alright. Let's see where we landed in yonder draft. Alright. Simulate up to the day. Let's go. Alright, best lines. Alright, best lines there. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hold on, hold on. Did I just see what I thought I saw? The dragon has been slain, folks. The dragon has been slain. Toronto was down 2-0 to Boston. 2-0 to Boston. They came back and they won 4 straight. Now I know this is not real. Because I have been hurt way too many times by That's Such a Fair. But right now we have the Capitals and the Leafs, and they're up 2-1. New Jersey and Philly. The Avs and the Jets, and then St. Louis and the Ducks. Goodness. The Maple Leafs won a round. Although, I did like a video of, or I did like a simulation. I think it was with, yeah, I did it with my buddy. It wasn't a video. Like, we just did it while he was over. And it was like, can we fix the Maple Leafs? And I think they ended up winning the Stanley Cup in like the first year when I didn't fix them. That didn't actually happen in real life. Oh, the Leafs made it. They made a comeback. No way. No way. No way. The Leafs won the cup. Goodness. We'll keep current ticket prices. Alright, here we go. We're 14th. We dropped one. Calgary is first because Calgary was horrible. Seattle went from 4 to 2. Hamilton went from 2 to 3. Detroit went 3 to 4. 5 to 5. Buffalo jumped up to 6th from 16th. Okay. And a bunch of other shuffles there, but we're down sort of in the middle. So your Stanley Cup champions, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'll believe it when I see it. We were 40, 30, 34, and 8. We were not a bad team. We're in a good team. We're not a bad team. Alright, let's take a quick look. Take a quick looky-loo at the draft class and see what's around 14. This looks like the player, maybe? B's and C's. Maybe him? Alright, well, we're going to do our evaluation next time. We'll go through the analysis process. I'm okay. We're going to go through the analysis process, figure out our draft picks, make our picks, and so on, and then we'll head into the off-season. But we'll do that next time on when we do NHL 22 here on Twitch with me and you. This is Get Roaring. I am Rory, and you know, I'll talk to you next time. But I appreciate every minute you spend with me. I appreciate your time in the channel. Appreciate this if you watch it as a video on demand later. But whatever you do, thank you for every minute you spend with me, and I'll see you next time. Have yourself a good one.